Hello, everybody! Once again, it's Mr. Egg and Alex asking, who's here? And the answer to that question this time is Carl Anderson.
A good brother.
One of the good brother. Not all of the good brother, just one of the good brother. And
Oh,
yes,
my brother.
your eyes do not deceive you. That is Mike Tyson. Don't worry about it.
Haven't seen Eddie in a little bit since he got eliminated from the tag team tournament.
Yeah, I believe teamed up with China.
Yes.
And did pretty good. Lost to Team Super Bad, if I'm not mistaken. Or Project Super Bad, sorry. And Ciampa apparently has fully embraced being a singles competitor.
Yeah, now trying to already now trying to go for some singles gold.
I mean, technically speaking, the who's here is just who's here, so
Yep.
he's here.
And actually, Eddie and China ended up losing to the eventual winners of the tournament in Team Funky Future. So,
Welcome to the ball pit. It's Shotzi, the ballsy badass, and third pick connoisseur. That fact will never haunt me. I swear.
yes, you keep bringing it up.
It's the only thing I remember Shotzi before WWE, okay? And I'll let you that the match is Sabu, the death-defying maniac of WWE, ECW, and TNA fame.
Homicidal, suicidal, genocidal.
Probably patricidal. And... oh, you were meant to bring balance to the Rascals, not ruin it.
Yes, recently broken free, I think, in his words. I'm not sure if everyone agrees with that mentality from his former faction mates. Wesley looking to get some singles gold.
I will say that match was pretty damn good. Wentz versus Lee was very good. Here comes the Harvard graduate Chris Nowinski. His first video game appearance since Raw 2. Enjoy that.
I'm honestly surprised he's in a video game.
And yeah, he's in Raw 2. He's on page 8. He's the very last slot. It's how I know it. He's next to Shawn Michaels on the roster. Let that sink in.
That was a choice.
Yeah, and here's Willie Mack, the current Who's Here champion, retaining last week.
Yeah, only retaining champion of the season. Looking to do it again.
Indeed it is. As a reminder of the competitors, Willie Mack, Chris Nowinski, Shotzi, Wesley, Eddie Guerrero, Tommaso Ciampa, Carl Anderson, and Sabu, all vying for the championship. Last one standing will be the Who's Here champion.
Yeah, a few people in here that we would consider more frequently tag team specialists looking to break out.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, I see potentially 3 people who constitute that. You know, you got Tommaso Ciampa, who kind of is the middle of it. Was that a shatter machine or whatever they call it with Shotzi and Carl? You know,
I was looking at the other side of the ring.
I definitely think they just pulled out the Good Brother finisher.
A magic killer, yes, there was a magic killer.
Yes, I keep.
And there was also a total elimination somewhere in the pile.
No one is surprised by the total elimination. At least it wasn't a 3D.
Yeah, we haven't yet got our obligatory Team 3D reference.
Yeah, Homicide's not in the match, so I don't think we'll get it. Double enziguri for Willie Mack and Eddie Guerrero, showing a lucha background. At least a little bit of lucha.
At least a little bit of lucha. High stack on the pin. Shotzi on Tommaso, only getting a 1.
Yeah. For those who didn't see NXT's pay-per-view, I also did not. They're most apparently very good. I saw the highlights of the Wesley match. I really want to go back and watch it.
I still haven't even gotten around to watching Bash at Berlin yet. So.
Oh, same. But, like, legitimately, I feel as though Wesley and Zachary Wentz had the potential to be the show stealer. because they're
Oh,
just
yeah.
that talented. And for the highlights, I think they did.
Roll up. But Mike Tyson calling once again. I think we need to stop making this match no count out because it is.
Mike Tyson is busted open.
Why am I not surprised it was Carl Anderson's fault?
Why am I not surprised it's Mike Tyson?
Yeah, I think we need to. We might need to stop making this match no count out. Like, get the referee focused on the action that matters.
I mean, oh wow, that's a lot of blood.
Yeah, that's running down his neck. Someone should get him checked.
Yeah, very early in the match, he's going to be recovering from blood loss midway through. Beautiful Hurricane Rana countered into a roll-up by Carl Anderson there.
Yeah, almost like countering a roll-up into a roll-up, keeping the momentum going. No pin actually out of it, but...
Yeah, able to kind of transition the weight from grounded position over. Not too bad. Trading of blows between Eddie and Wesley. Now, there's a dream match.
Honestly, yeah, kind of.
Two different generations of high flying going at it. Shotzi runs into Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa about to get suplexed by Shotzi and Willie McNeil successfully.
Yeah, we've said many times the earliest times in this match there is just a massive bodies. It is really hard to get momentum going.
Pinfall on Shotzi by Chris Nowinski, only a 2.
Shining Wizard from Wesley onto Tommaso Ciampa and then rolls up Shotzi, but Sabu on the outside.
He's got a scythe.
Sabu with a scythe.
Sabu not using the scythe. Sabu
not currently being homicidal, genocidal, or suicidal, but you know, thinking about it.
Is there a term for mass homicide in that way? Or would it just be...
Homicide already implies...
Yeah,
that's genocide implies homicide.
Yeah, I guess, but like, I thought genocide's like 10 people is the definition, and there's only 7. Is there an in-between?
So how posh is this Nowinski? Can we quantify regicide?
No, Nowinski's just a Harvard grad. He just got fairy tale ending.
That was just the air raid siren. Or the white noise. We had a whole conversation about this last week.
Yeah, I thought that was the same finish. It's not. My bad.
The
Magic Killer
ending. Yeah, Magic Killer with Willie Mack taking
That's
the
a
place of
boot.
Luke
Oh
Gallows.
god! I think he missed the moonsault.
Moonsault onto the pile. I'm not sure who got the worst of it.
I think maybe Shotzi. I'm gonna hope Shotzi.
I think it was Shotzi getting pinned there. So
there goes Sabu. There goes Willie.
Yeah, no, the fairy tale ending is the angel's wings.
Sabu has a light bar. You was talking about count out being not relevant. It might be. Oh no, he's got a chair.
If Sabu wins this, the next one is definitely going to be a hardcore match.
Oh, 100%. We might have death matches going on. It might be concerning.
Who's here? Death match. Dairies of Rikishi drivers to everybody from Willie Mack.
I believe we could theoretically make the ropes barbed wire.
We would have to ask Sabu about that. That's if he wins.
Oh, Sabu would accept it. You know he'd accept it. Remember, this is the man who competed in the first ever Monsters Ball with Abyss. So...
Not exactly the most sensible human being.
Yeah, I agree. Abyss is not the sensible being.
I mean, yeah, no, Abyss isn't either. I mean, who would
willingly do Sabu literally cut his entire arm open in ECW? Last time I remember.
Probably.
He did the jumping move to the turnbuckle and caught his arm slicing it down the... I don't remember my muscles.
The response probably,
Yeah. It's one of the most gruesome injuries in wrestling, up there with X-Pac's anus.
Frog splash onto Ciampa.
That is a beautiful Cobra clutch slam there by Chris Nowinski.
I believe our connection keeps going funny. I keep not hearing what you're saying. You're just speaking.
Yeah, I was just saying that was a beautiful Cobra clutch slam by Nowinski.
Jumping back elbow from Sabu into Eddie.
Mike Tyson, a lot of pins. Yeah, a lot of pins there. Jesus, Mike Tyson on the ball.
Lot to keep track of.
Back attack. And Nowinski's out.
That degree really getting you far.
Yeah, it's Harvard. It's not a wrestling academy. Mac attack.
Looking to take out another. And both pins kicking out at the same time. So I believe Wesley had someone bridged it from a suplex.
I can't tell who the big massive booting 3 people in the stomach.
Yeah, looking for a triple TM on Sabu. Sabu having none of it.
But he does get a sidewalk slam for his trouble.
Carl Anderson taking advantage of the discretion. 450 onto the back of Ciampa.
That is more than a 450. That's a 640.
You might be right, actually.
A 450 would imply you land on your stomach. He landed on his back. There's an extra 180 there, my dude. Maths.
I can't. Sure.
Technically it's 630, but like it's a little bit more because you have to kind of land on the shoulders. It's awkward.
Boonsault, everyone out of the way. That we saw the armbar get Ciampa the win last time.
Yeah. Willie Mack was in the ropes, of note. Mike Tyson does not give a shit for your ropes.
But again, does.
And my colleague broke up. Audio software is definitely
Around the
working.
place.
Yeah.
Leg drop from Sabu.
Yeah, you broke up significantly there.
So it's both of us. That's good.
Oh yeah, it's even. The funny thing is, the only one who will hear the fact that I was missing is you.
Oh yeah.
Which is the funny part. Sabu gets run to the ropes, collision with Shotzi, I believe. Ankle lock onto Carl Anderson was enough. Shotzi wanted to punish, got declined.
Yeah,
Fujiwara on Wesley. He's out. Ciampa not done with Wesley. Significantly not done with Wesley.
Big boot, still not done with Wesley. Wesley just trying to get out of here now.
Wesley's running for the hills.
Bulldog onto the chair.
Roll up on Sabu. No hardcore.
We are down to our final 4. Sabu's still fighting though.
Sabu is not done.
DDT from Shotzi onto Ciampa.
Might be done. Oh no, Sabu.
The armbar now onto Shotzi. Able to get out of it.
Willie Mack throws him to safety.
Yeah, finally actually get Sabu out of the ring. We are properly down to our final 4. Frog splash to the back of the champion.
Viva la Raza, the 5-star frog splash.
I think Ciampa got Shotzi at some point in that commotion.
Yeah, he had to be because Eddie was at the turnbuckle and William was on the floor.
Air raid siren onto
unless
Eddie.
Sabu magically manifested again.
Scoop slump.
Mack attack.
Almost onto Ciampa.
Yeah, and we might have our second defense from Willie Mack.
Singles.
Fujiwara
Got the armbar in.
It is! Ciampa did it!
Single run, he's already getting gold.
Yeah, Ciampa, more success as a singles than a tag. Becoming the Who's Here champion, the 16th of the season. Dethroning the only retaining champion this season. With the wacky katame. I had to think about the pronunciation there. Congratulations to Ciampa eliminating half of the field. Ladies and gentlemen, the loserweight division is being held in Mexico?
Apparently.
Yeah, those are the Mexico dance girls. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah, that's the National Wrestling Alliance. That's Brad Maddox.
If anyone has actually been following along, they should know what that means by this point.
Yeah, because Brad Maddox is, and I quote, senior referee brackets of the loserweight division brackets.
Right.
As he wishes it to be pronounced. It appears that Six has learned not to wear a blindfold to the ring.
Yes, has been awarded the title last week, somehow freeing Michael Tava from being the longest reigning champion.
Yes, by at least a day.
And Red Velvet having a decent showing in the Who's Here Championship match last week, making it to the final 2, but did get knocked out and Unfortunately, her precedent has been set. So
Yeah. Thankfully, the precedent has not been set in this week's match. We had, unfortunately, no knockouts. So,
yeah,
Six's competitor is a bit of a wild card.
no automatic qualifications for whoever the quote unquote winner of the title will be facing next.
Last we sent Johnny Gargano out injured and all.
I mean, I wouldn't.
Maybe DIY can have 2 singles titles, but no tag. Oh. Where they did that one time.
Probably.
Wasn't it NXT and NXT North American Championship?
Possibly.
Don't quote me on this, folks. I am not the expert on the NXT Championships. All I know is Ethan Page is the current champion. That's all I know.
Hmm.
Thing. 6 has always been a bit of a weird one. Sorry, no. 1, 2, 3, 6. X Kid. There you go.
I wasn't paying enough attention when I was, rewatching last episode to know if you did it the same.
No, I always the 1, 2, 3, 6 something.
Sean Waltman in all of his many forms.
Because 1 and 2 and 3 equal 6, hence the name. They thought they were clever.
Yes, it's Fibonacci and all that.
Yeah, it's that number. The Da Vinci Code. The Waltman Code, if you will.
So, no, it's not Fibonacci. Fibonacci is just the last 2 numbers. It's not all the numbers previous. There is a thing for all the numbers previous. I can't remember what that is.
Yes, it's No, the Fibonacci is. That is the Fibonacci.
No, Fibonacci is just the last 2 numbers added together. So it's 1, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, so it's not the 1, 2, 3, 5, 6 kid.
Like I think there is one which is it's all the previous numbers added together, but I can't remember what that one's called. Answers on a postcard, please.
It's the pattern we got on a GCSE maths test.
They confused the hell out of everybody.
Yeah.
Sleeper.
A choke sleeper, no less. Trying to choke the life out of Red Velvet.
6 really not wanting to keep the loserweight belt.
That would
the fall
be
from grace, the 3-week fall from grace that was Zig's experience.
I'm gonna make the one obvious joke there and just say it point blank. This is the first time it's been a a safer work choke woman, I imagine, from 6. Then again, I haven't watched One Night in China, so I can confirm. And that's how you know the joke failed.
But no, I just let that one sit.
Fair enough.
Sometimes you say things and I just leave them hang.
Just leave it to absorb the environment.
Let the audience react to that however they wish to react to that.
I mean, I think it's a very Waltman answer.
Pause for human interaction, I suppose.
Pause for the postcard. Red Velvet, beautiful flying European uppercut onto 6.
Backslide.
Backslide.
Go for the guard.
Yeah, just a denied backslide. Oh no, what's she planning?
Knee drape 6 over the ropes.
Then pulls him straight back through.
Off the ropes again. Drop kick. I think only really lands with a single leg, but that's all you need. Both boots on that one.
Red Velvet really likes to run the ropes, huh?
Getting momentum behind your moves isn't necessarily the worst thing.
Yeah, but if you do
also
it
very much liking drop kicks.
But if you do it a lot, you're eventually going to just signpost it to 6. Probably
Yeah,
not wise it. Do it.
you're also tiring yourself out a lot more.
Yeah, it's a very double-edged sword. And I don't know if the damage she's inflicting is worth the continuous stamina. There's the 6 factor.
The two X's.
Yeah. We're not allowed to call it the X factor because it's not that Waltman. It's slightly different Waltman. So you'd be forgiven. But it's not.
The Waltman verse.
I mean, to be fair, Xbox did wear a red outfit at one point, so it's not helping.
I mean, yeah.
And like, it's Sean Waltman. But Sean Waltman is the anchor being of the Sean Waltman universe.
Yeah.
Guillotine
leg drop to the back of
it.
the neck.
Red recovers immediately, though. Falcon Arrow.
He did the deal. Not going for the cover.
But no one kicks out of the Falcon's Arrow.
I know, right? You'd think you'd go for a cover.
You think he would capitalize, yeah. It's a devastating technique. That is not at all confirmed by bias of Excalibur.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
No, it's not because Excalibur ever used it. No. I believe an attempted Northern Lights counted into a DDT.
Possibly? Either that or Waltman was sort of awkwardly wrenching at the neck before landing the move.
I would like to give Red Velvet a little credit. A little more credit than she's given herself this match, to be fair. Running the ropes. Wheelbarrow facebuster.
Snap suplex.
Immediately recovering Sean Waltman.
Into the corner. Looking for some distance. Running knee.
I believe that's a Shining Wizard, technically. Like an old school wizard.
Say, arguments be, but like, I want to call it Shining Wizard, but people have definitely said that it's not.
I can confirm in the files of the game it is referred to as the Shining Wizard. Crossbody to the outside. Living up to the lucha of Mexico. Now he's being told off. What does that do? Don't know. I think my colleague's been cut off again by the audio software. Are you there? No commentator. Hello. Wow, the audio glitches are really bad today. We do apologize.
I am getting a call. That's
I see. You're gonna pull a Michael Cole on us. This isn't NXT season 3. Jesus. I guess we're having our own Maxine and Caitlyn moment, I guess. X-Pac getting kicks to the head. Now X-Pac trying to keep the momentum. Trio of woe, repetitive kicks to the stomach, wearing out the midsection of Red Velvet. Velvet have accounts with a big spinning kick to the stomach. And a kick to the fanny. As is X-Pac tradition. Suplex, both people down. Recovered roughly about the same time. Super kick by Waltman. No capitalization on it, though. There's the choke sleeper. Maddox is calling it. Oh my god, Six is no longer the Loserweight champion. Red Velvet, I guess, having the same descent as Six, but Six able to recover from his losses and is somehow, some way, in some universe, no longer the Loserweight champion. Commiserations to Red Velvet. Now, I believe you were the person in charge of the Premier
Premier
Athletes.
Athletes
Whatever.
once again showing up, demanding to be put on the show.
Again?
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, to be fair, technically, if we're including Sean Devari winning the title, they are on a winning streak. Technically.
That doesn't feel like a high bar. When it's only two people.
They've got 2 matches, and one of those matches was a singles match, which we weren't even sure if one of them was a member.
Could you please explain what's happening here?
No, honestly.
I recognize these individuals. That's Super Dragon, Al Generico, and Baron Corbin, but
Like, I'm not sure how Corbin got here, that's for certain.
I don't know
idea-
either.
For what I understood, the idea was supposed to be the PWG Collective, but then Corbin
Fine.
showed up.
Kevin Steen was busy, I assume? Said Corbin?
I guess? But, like, we had so many options.
Not enough options, apparently.
I mean, where was Delirious when we needed him?
Oh, thank God he's not here.
What,
Yeah, have you seen? He's got freaking bounty posters for my head backstage.
I mean, you did kind of go on about a bit too much about the whole Mickey James situation.
He deserved it.
It was an accident.
And he did twice in a row. Not much of an accident. I don't know about you.
I mean, Frozone did it, and you didn't have this much a go against him.
Rosa did it once.
No, Frozone did it more. In fact, so did.
It was on Randy Orton, okay? That's different. That wasn't Mickey James.
Orton got, like, triple.
That was funny. That was funny, okay? Like I was like, 3 people had the wrong idea, but the same wrong idea. That's just comedy gold. And now we have
Tony Nese almost counted out.
Yeah, and now we have Super Dragon tagging into Baron Corbin. There's a sentence.
Add that to our list of brand new sentences.
Yeah, add that one to the list. Corbin, backbreaker onto Tony Nese.
Yeah, almost like starting like a Blue Thunder Bomb, but dropping them on the knee.
I mean, why not? If it works, it works.
I don't know, maybe giving El Generico ideas.
I don't know, maybe he's trying to burn the ships, you know? As Corbin is known to do. German suplex into the turnbuckle.
I mean, occasionally Tony Nese has to do some good stuff.
Tony Nese does a lot of good stuff. It's just not good stuff that people care about.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. That's pretty accurate. Honestly, that's pretty accurate of most of the
Ring of Honor roster.
Premier Athletes.
I was just going to say the Ring of Honor roster, to be honest. Tag it out Generico, speaking of ROH.
Legend of the early days of the promotion. Corbin just standing and
watching
as these 2 men trade punches.
It's the intimidation factor. I mean, look at him. Dude kind of looks like a fish in that book.
Corbin famously intimidating.
Yeah, Corbin, well documented intimidator. And funny guy, and broke guy, and rich guy, and king, and burning the ships guy, and motorcycle guy. A lot of guy.
And wolf.
Yeah, that was a motorbike. Wolves
Yes,
and bikes, you know, similar. There's
bit of a violence party from Super Dragon.
Yeah, there's a bit of a medley for you.
No, maybe Corbin fits in more than we thought.
Maybe, you know, I mean, violence, Olay. I think that goes part of the course. Speaking of Corbin.
Sure. Yeah, Corbin working with Jericho to suplex Davari right to the outside.
This is Lariat from Super Dragon. Da, 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 da. And both men quickly on.
Is that the entire reason that they're in this match? So you can do that bit.
No. The entire reason was I looked backstage and there was just Super Dragon. And I'm not going to tell Super Dragon no.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
I am not suffering the Barry White driver, or the Psycho driver, or the curb stomp,
Or the other Psycho driver.
or Psycho driver number 3. All of them. I don't want to face any of them. Super Dragon's terrifying, okay?
Bit of teamwork there from the Premier Athletes. Chicken winging Corbin, keeping it open for the lariat of Josh Woods.
Like, Super Dragon is a bit of an underrated one. He doesn't show up anywhere but PWG, but when he shows up, he kicks ass.
Sure.
He does. Former tag champion. With someone. Kevin Steen, maybe? I don't know. I'll be honest, I didn't pay too much attention. Kick to the head of El Generico, trying to knock the mask off.
A series of kicks straight to the head.
And a bit of a kickboxing background, rolls out the back of the suplex, gets hit for his trouble though.
Yeah, it does have a bit of a mixed martial arts background.
Ooh, it's a beautiful DDT.
Followed by a splash.
Josh was able just to power through. Kind of absorbing the momentum and rebounding. Yeah, beautiful heel hook, stopped by Super Dragon. Corbin and Dragon gonna take advantage. Double backdrop. A little bit of a miscommunication there. I think he was going to go for the Olay, didn't get it.
Josh Woods sent to the outside. Daivari and Nice coming to take out El Generico.
Lariat onto Super Dragon, Josh Woods and Corbin battling on the outside. Josh Woods taking advantage, surviving the 2-on-1.
Yeah, but it is Josh Woods who will get counted out if he does not return to the ring soon. He is out.
19! Ooh,
just breaking the count there.
Heel hook.
Another heel hook. Super Dragon making it be able to scoot over to the ropes.
Just in time. Yeah, it's
Varian
double
now.
suplexed. Where's Excalibur when you need him?
For what in particular?
I don't know. I feel like he's faced Super Dragon.
I mean, according to Excalibur, Excalibur's done everything.
Did he go to the moon?
I don't know. You'd have to ask him.
I feel like he's biased.
Well, yeah. Blue Thunderbomb onto Nice. That backbreaker we saw earlier onto Woods. We're back to the legal men.
Yes, which is
Super Dragon and Daivari.
Yeah, which is Arya Daivari, not Sean Daivari. That's the one on the outside.
Yes, right. We need to specify
Yes.
now.
Yeah. This is a powerbomb backstabber.
Backstabber bomb.
Psycho Driver. That was the Psycho Driver, I think.
It's probably one of them. There's like
It's
three.
either that or the Barry White Driver. I can never remember the difference. Beautiful technique.
Series of lariats from Corbin.
Yeah, crushing technique from Super Dragon, though. God, having to watch his brother get driven.
Sure, Daivari still your current never open weight champion.
Yes, after beating, and I still can't believe I have to say this, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You gotta think whoever's
Yeah, you gotta think whoever's right. I agree.
Thanks. Champions.
Yeah, thanks Audio Software. And the days.
The day is over.
Yeah, Josh Wood's day, he's done. There's the... I still don't know what that's called, but there's that.
Yeah, it's sort of inverted bulldog.
Tag it to Super Dragon.
Super Dragon and Nice, currently legal men.
I still
Double
can't
suplex.
believe Corbin's the one who did the backstabber in that combination. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It feels like that should be reversed.
That isn't the way around you would have expected that to be.
I didn't expect to see Corbin jump for a backstabber. It's just like, yeah. Maybe Baron Corbin's the lost cologne.
Oh god, did we lose another one?
What, no cologne? Yeah. Oh, that is another Psycho Driver right on the head.
Knees is not looking too good. Double stomps to the back.
Super Dragon yet to utilize the curb stomp. Then again, there is no chair. Goes to the gut.
Yeah, series of strikes from Nice.
He's retreating. Double suplex.
I think that is, often the what should be the main strategy of a lot of the premier athletes. They are all very good strikers, but they keep trying to play other games, and I don't know if that's the best choice for them.
But I mean, here's a counterpoint though. Sean Davari recently joined, and we had a discussion about this. He actually has quite a bit of submission knowledge. He's teamed up with a lot of people who are submission specialists, who have submission finishes too, or signature techniques, I should say. That seems a more fitting version of that, by the way.
Yes, yes, it does.
So maybe the premier athletes try to learn from one another.
Perhaps. I mean, as I said, there's certainly some mixed martial arts background when we talk about Josh Woods, and they certainly can. I can certainly have nothing against them trying to do a submission game, but when they're constantly trying to throw people who are bigger than them,
Yeah, and we have suplexes from Tony Nese, who is by far the muscle man of the team. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Heel hook in, this time in the friendly corner. This could be it.
He cuts off Super Dragon, cuts off Corbin. Generico, however, kicks out.
Yeah, able to wriggle free.
Oh no.
Woods up to the top.
Denied. Spinning DDT off the top.
Yeah, from the top, off the second.
And even more impressively, in the enemy corner. Tag to Corbin.
Or the rest of the enemies, so.
Winning power slam by Corbin. Remember, Corbin is the legal man. This team almost as wild as his team with Apollo Crews.
Knee barring again.
Yeah, they've been relying on it, but they're too close to the enemy corner. There's the backstabber again. Not
Really
quite.
need to learn the name of that move.
I just think it's called a combination powerbomb backstabber.
No, the sort of holding them as you're about to do a fallaway slam, but more like swinging out.
Oh, you mean that one Corbin just did? Okay.
Yeah. Because it's a move I see a lot, and I do like that move. I can never remember what it's called, though.
I mean, we've yet to see a deep six.
Yes, either variant.
Do you think Corbin realizes he knows the deep six?
Do you think Corbin realizes he knows anything, honestly?
Yes.
Or does Corbin understand that he knows nothing?
No. Back into Super Dragon.
Corbin is not a philosopher.
Corbin is a philosopher of shipburning. And he's won 2 championships in his career. It's one more than Super Dragon.
Does that make you a philosopher?
Totally, yeah. I mean, it depends. Do you consider the United States Championship philosophical?
Given the number of non-United States citizens that have won it, probably.
There you go. He's a philosopher.
It's a very strange philosopher.
A petition to call the United States Championship the Philosopher's Championship.
That sounds like it's something that comes straight out of Harry Potter.
No. We need to address it to the American audience. The Sorcerer's Championship.
Ah, yes, of course.
There you
Regional
go.
variant.
Regional variant, yeah. It's a US title. We can't use Sorcerer. They have to understand it. Tag it to Josh and Baron Corbin.
Yeah, we
last week.
can't call it a philosopher. They have no idea what that is.
What is a philosopher?
What's philosophy?
What is this witchcraft?
Who the fuck is Plato?
Who the fuck is Grado? What the fuck is a grog? That's a mine on the pipe.
How many bits can we do in one bit?
I like how we fit that in and then both crack. Like, yeah. Had to bring back what the hell's a grog? Get to see Gronk. Yeah, the chances are I have seen him in the portal.
Oh, I'm sure he's an option.
He definitely is. Ron Krogalski is an option. I will confirm. Last time I saw him, he was chilling with Tyson Fury. Make a bet as you go.
Before or after he won the title?
Both.
Well, okay.
I mean, I don't know which title you're referring to. You could be referring to 24/7 or the boxing heavyweight. So which?
Well, I meant our title.
Who's their title? Oh, you meant Tyson. Hey, here's another win.
I mean, I guess now we can call it a streak, but like...
Yeah, it's a freed streak. All of the members have won. Apart from Mark Sterling. Mark Sterling's the only one who's lost.
Mark Sterling still... I don't know, still trying to work out the whole suit debacle.
Yeah. Where the heck has Mark Sterling been anyway? I mean, regardless, the Premier Athletes beat Team Dragon Corbin. Dragon Cornico. Dragon Cornico, there we go.
Dragon Cornico.
Dragon Cornico. Yo, it is the Premier Athletes.
The most forbidden of doors.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your main event, and it is time for the Tag Team Championships to get its first defense.
As the North winning what we did say was a #1 contenders match. You know, this is why we once again do not have a Johnny Gargano.
Yeah, Johnny Gargano injured during the match. Yeah, bittersweet, but it was a victory. The Tag Team Champions right here. Thanks, Discord, because you got part of that sentence.
Yeah, Discord continuing to function not properly.
Yeah, it is Funky Future, the team of Ryusuke Taguchi and Ricochet. Taguchi and Josh Alexander to start it off. I was about to say Josh Woods, but yeah, the curse of Josh.
Josh Woods was the last match.
I know. It's the fact that both started with Josh, okay? Hey, look, we're in PWG. He goes full circle.
Full circle across 2 matches.
Full circle in a straight line. Yes. If we think about it, a circle is just one line.
I mean, technically.
Yeah, see? It still fits. Suck it, geometry nerds. Anyway, with my personal beef with geometry out of the way, Josh Alexander taking the early advantage on Taguchi, it appears.
Does that technically make...
I don't know what that technically makes. This could cut you off again.
It's a singular. Technically just one long dimension.
I'm going to be honest, this could cut you off, so all I heard was one long dimension. In which I can say, yes, that is our universe.
I was going to say that's how we describe a circle. Yeah, if we're saying a circle is just a line, then
which it
surely
is.
it's a singular dimension.
I mean,
shape.
If I could draw it with one line that's continuous, then yeah, it's a line, right? Like with a square, I at least have to change direction, whereas a circle is just a natural flow wrist.
Yeah, it's clearly a one-dimensional shape.
Yeah, it's clearly Ricochet. Congratulations on your AEW debut, by the way. We're all very happy.
Yes.
Welcome. I'm going to be watching All In soon because someone thankfully recorded it for me. Which made me very happy. Because, you know, I'm not going to miss the London show.
It was a good show.
Hell, I'm already planning on appearing at WrestleMania.
Okay.
I really have consulted, and I will get tickets as soon as they start. I'm actually going to go.
I have a feeling they're going to be kind of expensive.
Oh, they are. Trust me. I looked at the Clash in Cardiff ones. And this one's in, what, the O2? They did both. Yeah, because All-In was in Wembley. I believe WrestleMania's Ruben in the O2. Which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah, it would. I don't think they've confirmed, so.
No, but I think the talks would have referred to the O2 rather than Wembley. Because they talked to the mayor, right? I remember those talks happening.
The talks are definitely happening.
Yeah, and he's going to suggest the bigger arena.
Yes, you'd imagine so.
So, it's going to be very expensive. It's going to be worth it, I think.
It's going to be very expensive.
Yeah. I do actually want to go, though, for very sentimental reasons. I have one action figure I wish to get signed. The plan was to get Bray Wyatt to sign it, but for obvious reasons I now can't. So I'm hoping I can say hi to Uncle Howdy.
The literal only wrestling figure I own is a Bray Wyatt figure.
I own the New Day box Bootios. I might take that as well to get that signed because I bought that at a cock boot and I love it and it's a boxed. It's a favorite thing. It's on display right above my commentator desk. And we have like little shelves above it.
Honestly, yeah. If I could, like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go, but if I could, that actually getting Bo to sign that figure probably wouldn't be the worst idea.
Well, I'd have to get the whole White Six because they were all originally planned by Bray, so I feel it's all fitting, right?
Oh yeah, no, I agree.
Like, it's a shame because if Harper, not sorry, I'm forgetting names now.
My uncle got me as the crisp.
Yeah, if Brody Lee was still around, I get him to do it too.
Yeah.
Because
the one I have is the Crispy Fiend, which people were rumoring that was going to be Bo. So
yeah, I have Sweater Bray.
Yeah,
which
my
not
uncle,
quite fitting, but the Fiend's part of it. So what are you getting?
Yeah, my uncle bought me it for a birthday a few years ago, and I'm like, yeah, that's cool. I'll take that.
Yeah. I found both of them. I got it in a charity store. It was still sealed. I was like, "Yep, I'm buying it."
Mildly confused for a second, as it's an elite line of figures.
C4
Spike onto Taguchi.
Yeah, that's the move that took out Ryan Nemeth on TNA.
It's a move that knocked out Gargano in our world too. It is a
devastating maneuver. It's not far off from just an underhook pile driver. You're still hitting right on the bridge of the head. The only difference really is kind of like the opponent bends more. But that's about it.
And the way Josh sits out with it is a very sheer drop.
It is very similar. There's hang on, 450 plus 180, that's 630. Well, that's going to be 1,360. And now a reverse double moonsault, which is a 720.
If I'm Ricochet, I'm very dizzy
that's
right now.
That's about 2,400 off the crease. Ricochet proving that, what rushes to the head only temporarily.
Neck breaker bomb.
Yeah, there was a near neck breaker bomb. Probably calling out just before the cutoff. Just nailed it. Shoulder tackle by Ethan Page, current in real life NXT champion. Weird sense to say, followed by a code breaker from Ricochet.
I don't know if he is still calling it the recoil. He did go for it in one of his AEW matches.
I mean, it's a fitting move, I think. Because you have to kind of like push on the opponent and then bring him back with you. So it kind of is recoil. It makes sense.
Knee ball broken up.
Spike!
Yep.
Devastating move.
Both of them have been to the Gucci as well.
Yeah, Taguchi's neck. You gotta be very careful with that. I'm not sure what Taguchi tried to go for there, but he's on the floor.
I think he was trying to catch for the knee bar again, but
he was not close enough, I think.
Yeah, I think he slipped off or something. He definitely didn't land.
Yeah, he just kind of landed flat on his back. There's a cutter.
Yeah, almost feeling like a gun stun there.
I just want to highlight, I really hope they do Pac versus Osprey versus Ricochet at some point.
That would be fun.
I mean, they're setting it up.
I mean, yeah, I certainly could see how you get to there from here.
Like, honestly, like if you're gonna do an amazing match, that's how you do it.
A match that basically feels like it belongs on the British independent scene.
Oh yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't happened in the British independent scene.
I think that's just by extension of Pac not being in the independent scene at the same time.
Which of his own from Ethan.
Yeah, Josh Alexander holding him open, holding Ricochet open to follow.
Yeah, indeed, he was just holding him in place, pushed him into the cutter. Nailed it. The Gucci tagged in, double suplex, sends Josh to the outside. Ricochet
following Gucci after Page. Series of fisherman suplexes onto the outside. Finishing with a buster. And now Taguchi doing the same on the inside.
That was on the concrete. Josh dropped head first, and those Mexican arena floors are not soft. C4 spike the third.
All three of them to Taguchi.
Taguchi, resilient, way more than Gargano, I'd argue. I mean, Gargano knocked out after one.
Ankle lock, but Josh is no longer the legal man, I don't think.
Josh does not care anymore, you know. We've seen this new animosity from Josh just proclaiming his place in TNA. It feels that's happening.
But you can do all the damage you like. If Taguchi taps there, it doesn't matter. He's not legal.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do about it, ref? Nothing. Sends double boots to the tag champs.
Trading blows. Ethan and Ricochet.
Clothesline into Enziguri. I swear to God, if they make Ricochet into the fifth member of Top Flight.
Sixth.
Fifth male competitor. I'll fix my sentence.
Yeah, the fifth male competitor, but not fifth member.
I refuse to count Leo Rush. Because I feel like he's just going to turn on him. Because didn't they legitimately do that last time? Didn't they legit do that last time? Didn't he mentor Top Flight? He mentored Top Flight, didn't he?
No, he was trying to mentor Dante against Team Taz.
Oh, I'm sorry. He mentored one member of that thing.
Yes, against Team Taz. I feel like we are forgetting Team Taz here.
No, we are not forgetting Team Taz. I just don't want to include Team Taz in any further discussion. Screw Team Taz.
Unfortunately, Team Taz did in fact happen.
Yes. Unfortunately, we don't need to remember it.
And unfortunately, it did go on for too long.
Which was more than a week. In hindsight.
Hook is still technically stuck.
We don't count Hook. Hook is different.
No, it's just Chris Jericho. Jericho feuds never end.
Jericho feuds never end. Do that entire song. I'm surprised someone hasn't done a parody of High School Never Ends, just called Jericho Never Ends. Who's got the Judas? Who's got the spotlight? You can make it work.
I'm sure you could.
Can I make it work? No. Ankle
lock now from Taguchi.
Break. I think Taguchi too close to the ropes.
Quite possible. We have seen Taguchi pull out some of the technical aspects of his character.
Now very close to the ropes.
Yeah, under the ropes even.
That's a pile driver.
No Canadian cock teasing here from Ethan Page.
What is a Canadian cock tease?
it's going like you're about to do the package pile driver, but not. It's because Kevin Owens isn't allowed to do the package pile driver anymore.
Well, here's an ego's edge for you, Troubles. Ironically, he's been doing it more like the border toss recently.
Going more for distance than for.
Yeah. Like, that's why he did it against Hendry. He did a border toss variant. Nice to see.
Could have missed. Josh almost inadvertently pushing Taguchi out of the cutter.
Drop kick. And a mini Falcon Arrow.
Yeah, just a face buster. Blue Thunder Bomb onto Josh Alexander.
It's more of a peregrine arrow at that point.
Just par.
Just a par arrow.
Yeah, not quite Falcon. We're definitely not an albatross.
Well, albatrosses are bigger than Falcon. An albatross would be like a bigger version. That'd be like
I was more making a golf joke, but sure.
Oh, okay. I thought you were referencing birds, because a falcon is not a golf term. It's eagle. It's birdie, eagle, albatross. I'm so confused.
I'm perpetually confused.
Yeah, I think you forgot how golf works.
Forgot implies that I know.
Yeah, you created a new term with golf. C4 spike.
First one on the Ricochet.
That's the fourth so far.
Page back in. But, as we were saying, Alexander wanting to constantly keep doing more damage.
Yeah,
even when tagging out.
Yeah, it's the aggressive side of Alexander. This desire to just inflict as much pain as possible. Yeah, this hidden potential, you could argue. Depends on your perspective, I guess.
No, the limiter has been released.
Discus
forearm.
Into the side of the head of Ricochet.
Able to fight his way out of the double team.
And they can hurt. If you want proof about that, ask for Finn Balor. But he was put on the shelf because of a forearm.
Double suplex sends Ethan Page to the outside. Funky Future turning their attention to the living weapon, to the walking weapon, as it were.
Well, I mean, he is a living weapon. You are correct on that. He indeed is not a zombie or dead.
Yet. Again.
Don't put that energy into the world.
Again, Alexander accidentally pulling Taguchi out of the way of Ethan Page's cutter.
Yeah,
also, everyone will die at some point.
Everyone will die, but hopefully not to. There's a jumping, twisting tombstone.
Hell of a move.
And there
Taguchi continues to be Taguchi.
Taguchi continues to be Rick Rude.
Doesn't matter what you do to him, he'll continue to be a weirdo. It's up to you whether or not you think that's a good thing or not.
I think that's just Japanese in general, to be honest, from an outside perspective.
Fisherman suplex.
Fisherman buster.
Buster.
The three amigos fishing.
The fishing buddies doing some damage.
I feel as though there should be a term that's not just fishing buddies.
I like fishing buddies.
Fishigo. There you go, fishy goes. Tag into Ethan Page. My colleague's mic again dying. Thanks, Discord. Love you a long time.
I was like, my mic's fine. It's Discord that's dying.
Discord, please stop dying. Enziguri onto Page. Gets close on first trouble. Both enter the floor. Ethan recovers immediately.
Just so you're not entirely correct.
Yeah, but just in time. There goes someone's sense of gravity.
We return to the double moonsault.
And inertia. And like all earthly forces.
I mean, if they do Pac versus Ricochet versus Will
When?
Ospreay, like all of the forces of reality will just cease to exist for a moment.
Wait a minute. We could get Leo Rush and Ricochet.
We could.
Correction, we should. Let's call it what it is. We should get that match. That match is amazing sounding. Was going to be a double suicide dive. Josh Woods cut off Ricochet there.
But it is still Ethan Page currently being counted out.
Taguchi went to the high rent district.
Yeah, Tope Con Hero from Taguchi.
There's his butt.
A little bit of a bumaye into the knee bar. Referee already calling it in the ropes.
No, he isn't.
No, is he calling it done?
He's calling it done. Congratulations, you just had your Michael Cole moment.
Honestly, I've had this a few times with the submissions. The taps are not always obvious.
Yeah, usually it's meant to be a bell ring, but no, that will do it. Funky Future retain the championship. The North loses to the Flying Cross leg breaker off to Gucci. Now, that is kind of a surprise, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I think a lot of people had the North.
I think a lot of people did have the North, yes. Disco died on that, but yeah, like, I just don't agree. I think North the odds-on favorite, and that was a surprise offset, even though, they're the tag champs.
Yeah, champions retain in spite them not being the favorites, but that is your show for today.
Indeed, it will be. You're going to have to tune next week to see what matches show up. I'm going to be very intrigued to see who represents the loserweight division, because, we have no one who is due to be there. And no knockouts in the Who's Here.
I mean, the alternative is, Red Velvet might just have to hold it a little longer without the opportunity to get rid of it.
Only time will tell, but for now, that'll be us for the evening. I've Mr. Egg, this is my co-host Alex, wishing you a wonderful day.
Ta-ra.
Take care!